Well, I made it to the NEC after a slightly strange drive around Birmingham. I think I got a bit lost, but anyway, because I came in a different route to I normally come because I was staying at my friend's house, so I didn't come in on the M42 like I normally do. So I've had an interesting tour around Birmingham. We've got some really strange statues on roundabouts, but it's been quite interesting. So now I'm at the NEC. I'm in the car park, and so I'm going to have a full day at Stitches tomorrow. But today's Sunday, which is usually the busiest day. So I'm just going to bob in and have a quick look round and see if there's any talks I want to go to. So I'll see you in a bit.
To have a go at cutting, and then in the end of the egg there's this little slot where you can get your blade up to the next fresh blade, pop it in there, snap it off, and then it falls into the egg and secure in there, and then the egg is a holder for it as well. So that's a really cute, thoughtful tool for young crafters to operate. Uopfor again. In 1979 these were invented. Super idea. The fabric world use them all the time, but let's have a go with paper. Well, that's Sunday done. I've had a real nice quick look round and a little chat to everybody, and now I'm going to head back to my hotel, and hopefully I can find a glass of wine. Oh my God, look at the wine cheeks. Well, I finished my dinner. I cannot believe I ate all of that. There's a massive portion, but let me show you. It's all gone. Still got some wine left though, so I'm going to head up to my room and finish that off and do a few emails and think about what I need to get for tomorrow, and hopefully have a good sleep. Maybe. Hopefully not too much indigestion. You never know.
So I'm back in my room now, and if you look over, you can see the lights of the NEC on the horizon. I always stay in Hockley Heath, so that's out towards Solihull. It's maybe about a 10-15 minute drive away from the NEC, but I like to stay at the same place each time I come to the NEC.
Something missing.
So I'm back at the NEC, and it's day 2, the last day of the trade show, and I'm about to head down to Sarah Hurley, where there's some talks I want to attend. But I just thought I'd show you this. This is where all the vans park. So at the end of the show, all the vans drive in here and load up. So we're going to head down to the bottom corner where we'll find there's Sarah Hurley. There's a lot of small traders on this part, really interesting little bits and bobs. I haven't probably had time to look at these. Oh, there's Juki sewing machines, of course. You know I'm a big fan of those. I love my Juki sewing machines. Right, we'll head on down to Sarah Hurley and see what's happening. So this is Donnell's. They make lampshade kits. It's not something I sell, but they really are absolutely gorgeous. Look at these, really lovely. So this is their Specky seamstress, and they've got a nice range of quilt labels, and I think they can make them to order as well. And they do. I think I know them from bias binding. Yeah. Yes, that's right. So here we are. They've got their bias binding. So I've been revived with a nice cup of tea and a scone, and been having a bit of think about what's here at the show. I'm wondering what else to look at, really. I've got some talks I want to attend. It's a lot quieter today. This show used to be 3 days back in the day, but I think it's gradually got a bit smaller as times got harder. But you can get a good cup of tea at the NEC. And they've gone cashless now as well, so that's made life a bit easier. It's been such a good opportunity to catch up with people as well, and have a bit of a gossip and see what's going on. So I've still got a few things to look at. I'm really excited with what I've chosen. I've chosen some little patterns that I can make into kits, as well as I've got some jumbo rickrack, so I did decide on some colours of that. And Laurie Holt, I've got a little bit of that on order, although Laurie's now changed to a different distributor, so there's a little bit of a hiccup in that for me, but I'm in touch with the new company, someone that I already deal with, so that's good. And I'll head off and see what else I can find.
Thing I have ever done in my career. So what I do is not rocket science. I mess about on the internet for a living. I talk to people on the internet for a living. So what the whole point of this talk is that if I can do it, you can do it too. If 1 in 100 people would even see this message, what's the point? The thing is, for that 1 in 100 people, they turn that bottle over because they're so bored that they need to look at the entire bottle. They see stop looking at my bottom and they understand something about Innocent. They understand it's not just a brand who wants to give you a nice drink, it's a brand that also wants to make you smile. And it might just give you a bit of a chuckle, but it might give you a chuckle enough to turn to the person next to you and go, hey, look at this. And that is word of mouth. Brand
I'm one of the co-founders of Skinny Dip. I am going to talk a little bit about our journey from starting a business straight out of university at 23 with my brother and my best friend in a bedroom to a business that now trades in 30 countries with an annual revenue of £25 million. I'm going to talk a little bit about kind of what it was and what we did to try and build our brand. I'm going to kind of go back to the beginning from when we started in a bedroom and how we managed to get a little bit of traction, and then at the end I'm happy to answer any questions at all that anyone might have. The only thing I should say, and I have to apologise, my wife is 9 months pregnant and about to go into labour at any moment, so I've been told that I have to have my phone on loud, so it would be very inconvenient if it happened this second, but that was the condition of me coming from London to Birmingham today, so.
Well, I can make it and post about it, can't I, for you? So that'd be something. Well, they probably used to make them. I think the heart wreath is really nice, isn't it? I think that's something, yeah. And the cushion is lovely.
Oh, it's talking to yeah, and then it just holds it in place. Yeah, because I think really want to think I'm not going to just slide
Whew, that's day 2 finished. That was a long day, but a really productive day. And I felt quite a lot of interesting opportunities come towards me, which you'll hear a bit about in time to come. But now I'm just getting myself psyched up for the journey home in Dario. So I'm in the Wetherspoons. So I'm going for some sparkling water. Not really the glass of wine that I want, but let's give it a go. See if it's sparkly. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. And my chips have just arrived as well. There we go. Big bowl of chips. So, they shut at 4:30, and I think it's about 20 past. So, lucky for me that I eat quick. Well, I hope you enjoyed my little film of my trip to the NEC. As you can see, I'm now back in my studio, and it's still a bit chaotic here because this week I've been helping my friend in her small business, and she runs a sheet music publishing business. So I've been helping with her post because I use the same system that I use. So I've been present in my own business a little bit less, but it's been really nice to see how another business works. So keep your eyes open for new things that I picked up at the trade show. So Jumbo Rick-Rack was my favourite. But I'm thinking about stocking books. So I've found a nice supplier of sewing books. So I think I might start stocking a few of those. And also Ribbonly, which is unsurprisingly a company that sells lots of ribbons, and there are a couple of ladies that I know well from when I've done shows with them before, and I'm thinking of stocking their products as well, maybe on a drop ship basis, so I'll be able to offer you a bigger selection of their fabulous ribbons and products. So keep your eyes open for that. Well, I really hope you've enjoyed a look around the trade show. As you can see, it's a lot quieter than when you go to the quilt show or festival of quilts, which is obviously mad. But yeah, a bit of an insight into what I get up to, and I'll see you next time.